guys, it's Nakia from Pink Sand Real Estate. Let's talk DPA. What's DPA? That is down payment assistance. So let's talk about down payment assistance, guys. Everybody wants it, but can everybody get it? Who's to say? This is the thing with down payment assistance. This is what I want you guys to look out for when you are desiring, wanting, or needing down payment assistance when you're buying a home. Now, I'm not a lender, but I have sold enough homes and have seen this come across my desk a few times with down payment assistance. What a lot of people don't realize is down payment assistance is great, but there is no such thing as free money. You know it, and I know it. It's not. So why do I say that? I'm not trying to deter anybody from getting down payment assistance. I've sold enough homes with down payment assistance and some without. However, what I want you guys to be asking your lenders when you're looking to get into these programs is this. Number one, what you want to find out is, if I didn't get down payment assistance, would I be able to buy more homes? What does that mean? Well, what happens sometimes with these programs, not all, but some of them, when you get down payment assistance, say you qualify for $150,000 in this down payment assistance program. They're giving you like 10 grand, 7.5, 5,000, whatever in closing costs. In down payment. Or they're covering your whole down payment, So say you get that and they're gonna cover your whole down payment. But ask that question, because guess what? If you weren't getting down payment assistance, in some cases I have seen where the buyer qualified for more house, more money. Yes, their pre-approval went from 150 to like 180. I've seen it. So always actually, if I have my own funds, can I get more money? Ask that question. Number two, what you want to find out is, if I get this down payment assistance, is my interest rate going to be higher? That happens in some programs. The interest rate is actually a little higher than if you had your own funds. What does that make a difference for? Well, think about it. A higher interest rate means what? A higher monthly payment. So you got to weigh out which is the best for me. Do I want to save the cash now, or do I want to save it in the long run in this home that I'm going to be in long term? It depends on your scenario. You may only want to be in that home for a couple of years and say, hey, I just want to save this money now. Let me get in here and I can handle these payments. Or you may say, you know what? A lower payment is very important to me, and I think I'm going to use my own funds. That brings me to number three about the time frame. A lot of these programs have limits on, I won't say limits, but basically you have to be in that home for a certain period of time before you can sell it. Yep, if you want to move. Before you can refinance it, if you want to get a lower payment because rates went down, or if you want to rent it out. So there are certain restrictions that come with some programs. So make sure you ask all these questions before you jump in and say, you know what, let me get that free money. That's not really free. So that's the skinny on down payment assistance. So you want to go in knowledgeable and ask these questions, because it's very important, because you don't want to get caught up in a home where I had an example where I was selling a property and the buyer, my seller client, had gotten down payment assistance on the property. And we got it on the market, we have it on the contract, and what happened? When they pulled the title, they come to find out that this person had a down payment assistance program. And it was on the title. And they had to be in their home for a certain period of time before they could sell it. That to happen. But guess what? My client was fine because they had passed the time. But however, it raised a red flag. We had to prove that it had been the time and all that fun stuff. So that's what actually happened. So you guys, be leery of that. Be very careful. That's my tip for today on down payment assistance, also known as DPA. So if you see that somewhere, that's what that means. So if you have questions on buying a home or selling a home, please give me a call or text me, 404-834-8533. Happy shopping!